Alright, so this is another plant rant video. Again, hello and welcome to Mercury's Ministries. I'll be your host this evening. Oh my gosh. So I got a new tripod. My name is Lady Mercury, by the way. I got a new tripod today, and I'm still trying to get used to the camera being over here as opposed to up and down. So if my eyes start wandering and my head gets cut off, that's why. Because I'm used to sitting closer to the camera so y'all can see my pretty little eyes. Well, just kidding, they're not that pretty. In this lighting anyways. So today I got a little crazy because I'm an insomniac and I stay up all night and I watch videos on YouTube and find random things to keep my little hands busy. And today I repotted my Sarracenia plant. Originally it was because the moss that was holding the plant together, or holding the plant in the pot, the moss was getting kind of gross looking. So I just wanted to refreshen up the moss a little bit. So, man, as I took the Sarracenia plant out of the pot and took all the gross, icky, what looked like started to turn colors moss, after I started detangling the roots from the old moss, the plant started to look like it wasn't just one plant. It looked like the plant had actually developed a twin or something. And then the closer I'm looking, I think I've got like 3 or 4 plants right now. But they haven't quite been rejected from the mother plants. So this is going to be very interesting because now I have not one, but 2 Sarracenia plants. And I'm freaking like ecstatic right now. It started off with me just I went to go repot my ogre ear plant, and that one was also 2 plants. So I've got another one somewhere else in my home, and I didn't want to post that one up yet because it needs some time to acclimate to its new pot. But I mean, I took the dragonfly out of my Sarracenia plant because I think it was scaring away some of the bugs. So I took the dragonfly out and put them in here because it looks a little bit more fitting, and it's going on my money altar right next to my fuzzy Buddha. But now I've got Fiona here, and then I've got another plant that I have to name now that is also an ogre. So, female ogre names. If you can come up with a female ogre name in the bottom, drop a comment with a female ogre name that is not Fiona, because this one is Fiona. And I put some of those ground covered pieces in there too, because like the roots get to be like this long, and sometimes they do get longer, but that's why you trim them. Anywho, so I've got 2 ogre ear trees. The one of them is bigger than the other. The Fiona's the smaller of the 2. I was thinking about naming it Medea, but I figured I best let the followers get their fair share of naming my plants, because, I mean, why not? Why not let you guys also comment below and, you know, name the plant? So I will reveal the name of the new plant. Let's see, today is the 19th. I'll reveal the name of the new plant September 19th. At the latest. I will probably do the reveal of the new plant the Saturday before, just because, I don't know, I might forget though, because I'm a forgetful Franny. But I will watch my video later. I'll put a reminder up to post the winner on that date as well. So as you can see, I'm wearing a CBD FX t-shirt. So fun fact, I used to work at Sex World in downtown Minneapolis. Every once in a while the vendors would send us t-shirts. This is one of the t-shirts that I got. And I ended up trying some of their products out. I do like a lot of the products. The face mask, though, that was a whole new experience, as you can see from my last two videos. I did one of me putting it on, and I did one of me peeling it off, because I'm kind of a freak, and I wanted to be a little extra. It's kind of my thing, being a little extra. Yeah, so, anyways, like, I just wanted to talk about these lovely plants that I have, and I wanted to show you what I did to repot the other plants, but unfortunately, I'm tired because it's 1 in the morning. Oh, wow. It's 2:22 in the morning. Anyways, I've been potting plants since midnight. I need to go to bed soon. But I really just wanted to talk about how beautiful the plants are, and that I had a lot of fun repotting them, and that I didn't realize that Sarracenia plants, and I don't know if they actually clone themselves and like do the bulb thing, because it didn't seem like they were bulbs. It seemed like it was just like, it was like one plant at one point and then started to grow away from itself and split apart, but the roots were still kind of interwoven, but I didn't break anything pulling them apart, so that was kind of cool. And I didn't expect that. I really didn't. So the fun part about this is there is this lovely local business in Northtown Mall. It's called Mad Beauty. They sell wigs, they sell clip-in weaves, they sell braid-in hair, they got horsehair, human hair, you name it. If they don't have it, talk to the owner. He'd probably do an order for you. Maybe. Just gotta talk to him about it a little bit. Anyways, like, to be honest, I was already gonna let him borrow my plant, because they have, like, he's right next to the food court in the mall. So, like, for some reason, there's a lot of flies in the mall. I don't exactly understand why there's a lot of flies in the mall, because they're constantly taking the trash out. So, there's lots of flies in the mall, and he's right next to the food court. So, I'm just like, I'm gonna let him borrow my carnivorous plant for a while. And then tonight I was like, oh, the moss looks kind of dingy. I should freshen the moss up. And then I freshened up the moss. My cat kept bothering me, and I kept telling him to go away. And then I looked closer, and it was 2 plants. And then I looked closer, and this plant that's in the black one here has like a bunch of little plants coming off of it. So it got put in a bigger pot than the other one is in. But this one's in the original pot, so it actually says the name of the plant on it, Sarracenia. I got it for $14.99 at Bachman's. And honestly, though, I think this plant's gonna have a lot of fun eating all those flies. I think I'm still gonna let him borrow my other Sarracenia plant in this black container, because they're kind of starving right now. They haven't had any real food for a while because, like, they ate up all of the fruit flies that were in my apartment. But I'll go back and get my black pot after a week or so of being in the mall. Ugh. Let them sit on my balcony for a little bit before the fall. I think they'd like it. But honestly, though, that was a shocker. Definitely a shocker. Definitely a shocker. Okay. I was like, what is that? And it's just a piece of loose Phangum moss. Phangum moss. So, like, some of the moss is still kind of dry-ish. Some of it's still a little dryish, but I mean, it's poking out of the pot, so it didn't get a chance to soak in there. Just kind of poke it back down into that distilled water. Not spring, not tap, distilled water. I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. Distilled water. Don't use tap. Don't use spring. Always use distilled for carnivorous plants specifically. Distilled water is better anyways. I mean, I drink distilled water because it's actually a lot healthier than drinking a lot of the other waters. I know that sounds freaking weird, but distilled water has a lot less of the chemicals that are in the tap water, including like chlorine. Like, you don't want chlorine in your water. I don't know why people think it's okay to drink chlorinated water, because like, think about it. There's a sign at your swimming pool that says, "Caution, do not drink the water." And there's a sign, like there's a warning label on chlorine that says, "Caution, do not ingest." There is a label on fluoride that says, "Caution, do not ingest." There is a label on, what's the other one? There's like caution labels on all the chemicals that they put in our water. Why would you drink that? Like, drink distilled water. It's better for you. If you need the minerals, you can take the minerals in a capsule form. Just saying. It's just better to drink distilled water. Get your vitamins from your fruits and veggies. Take your vitamins and flip your hair up in a ponytail. And be sweet. I don't know, I'm really tired. This is gonna be a ridiculous video about me just ranting about my 2 Sarracenia plants. And Mike from Mad Beauty, you are going to be receiving one of these for free, because I mean, I honestly thought I was gonna just let you borrow one of them, but I guess fate had other ideas, and you're getting one for your store just to keep the flies out, because, I mean, being next to the food court's rough, especially if there's a fly problem in the summertime. I mean, man, that's why the gods and the god who creates plants, that's why they said that carnivorous plants need to happen, because these carnivorous plants will help with the pest control. They will not eliminate the pests, but they'll do their fair share of devouring what flies into their mouth holes. Because, I mean, they're not really mouths as much as they are mouth holes. It's kind of hard to show you because I clipped off one of them. They got mouth holes. I know you're not supposed to touch them, but I'm trying to prove a little bit of a point. Anyways, I gotta cut my video short. My phone battery is at 5%. I apologize. It was starting to go nowhere anyways because I'm literally just talking in circles now. But anyways, I love y'all. Stay happy, stay healthy, and thrive to survive. Just like my plants. Thriving to survive. That's exactly what I mean by that. There's no hidden message. I just want everybody to thrive so they can survive. Alright, Lady Mercury out. Good night.